Okay, I'm going to walk you through my shear kit that I use on a daily basis. Here we go. Not that many shears. I've seen people with way bigger collections than me, and I will be one of those people someday. But here's what I got. This cheapest pair of shears that I got, it's a pair of Centrix shears that I use for, kids, people with a lot of product in their hair, people that I don't want to pull out my good shears for. I'll pull these out for. Because they're small. I'm not going to cut myself if they're jumping around or whatever. And if I drop them, who cares? $77 shears. They're really crappy. The tension is crappy. I've wailed on them with a tension thing trying to get it right. Doesn't work. They don't make the schnicked sound when they close. But they're $77 shears, and they're good as $77 shears are. These are 7 or 8 tooth Wasabi Texturizers. They're pretty good. They're good quality. Good quality edge. Wasabi was the kind of under Kasho brand imported by Kai. They had a problem when I bought them. They caught on the first tooth. They were off balance. They got fixed under warranty. Came back fine. Then these are the 32 teeth Kasho Design Master Texturizers. They are really, really smooth. They're really nice. They pull out of the hair really, really well. I don't use like thinners that often, but I have been using them more often, and I've liked having a nice pair instead of a crappy pair because I used to have just like a $70 pair of texturizers and thinners. But these are really nice. I've noticed they've dulled since I got them, and it's been 6 months, but and they're not like dull. They're still sharp, but I've noticed some of the magic is gone. Then for my actual cutting shears, I'm stuck between two things. I got my Kasho silver 16 or 6 inches, 16 inch shears. Kasho silver 6 inches. These are very, very sharp shears. They're very dainty. They're very small. For 6-inch shears, these feel very small. They're not that powerful. You have to take kind of small sections. They're great if you cut a lot of blunt things, then they're awesome. They're great for if you're gonna pull the hair out and kind of channel through it, then they're great for that. They're not that great for dry cutting. Like you could do some dry detailing, but extensive dry cutting, they're actually like a bit too sharp for that because they catch on the cuticle, and you'll end up just kind of skinning the cuticle, getting that kind of white fluff peel that you get when you skin the cuticle, because they're just too sharp. They're super mega awesomely sharp. Because of the design, they're not great if you're the kind of cutter who like pulls the hair out like this and like goes down like that, like across and notches heavily like I am. They're not that great for that because they don't have the gumption. Like this is Marty McFly's hoverboard in Back to the Future, and you need Biff's hoverboard, and this is Biff's hoverboard. These are my Sam Villa shears, which I alternate between loving and hating, loving and being indifferent at. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I get something else, and sometimes I like, these are awesome shears, and right now I think they're awesome. These are big, heavy honkin' shears. They're a bit loose, they're a bit clunky. Tons of hair will get stuck in that little joint there. It's really annoying. You'll go like that and clank up there because they're so offset. Like this is where a regular crane handle is, and this is where the finger hole is on this, which I love because then you can be really fast and really precise, which means that you can like do all your notch stuff really, really fast. And the weight in the back and the blades are a little bit chubby, puts a lot of cutting power on the tips. The tips will chop through just about anything. And these are great shears for choppy cutting. If you're big into notching, they're great. If you want to cut through bigger sections, they're great. They are not good shears for detail, obviously, because they're huge. You can get very nice, when you put your thumb in here, in the little holder here, they're great for moving fast. But when you put your thumb in there, you get very nice kind of slow moving control over stuff to do kind of scooping and sliding and that stuff. These I wouldn't recommend for dry cutting either though, because these are a bit too dull. These will pull hair instead of cutting. These would be good for dry cutting if you actually like cut instead of slide so much. But yeah, those are my everyday shears. Not pictured is a pair of feather plier razors, which are just your basic unguarded razor. You know, it's a fold-out handle, replacement blade, unguarded razor, which is awesome, which I tend to cut myself with right after saying, you know, these razors are pretty hard to use. Crap, excuse me, I need a bandage. Oh yeah, and then also, of course, you got your YS Park combs. YS Park makes the best combs, hands down, ever. They make the ugly yellow comb. The ugly yellow comb is useful if a lady comes in and she's like, toners? What's a toner? And she's got these mad brassy highlights. You just pop the YS Park comb up there and all of a sudden it's just like platinum looking. Yeah, YS Park combs. YS Park combs are the shiznit. And that's my kit. That's my everyday kit. That's what I use every day when I'm doing people in the salon. So I hope that was useful or entertaining. It might not have been unless you're me and you forgot what shears you like to use for what. But if it was entertaining, awesome. And you should check out my blog, overdirected.com. The blog has been active as long as I've been in the industry. I started it before I started hair school, and I've kept it up since graduating hair school and working in a salon for the last year, which is really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out to Hairbrained and Hair Maven, the best two communities online for hairdressers, in my opinion, that there's ever been. Definitely give those guys a give them a look. And yeah, thanks for watching.